Hey, what's going on? Keeper here. We are going to be ripping into some Secret Shadows. So this arrived today. And actually, I just finished watching Maniac's video. Awesome unboxing. Okay, so I got this light in the back. I'm trying to do this where it's like, you can see me and see what I'm doing here, but the light in the back is going to drive me nuts. So I apologize if it's driving you nuts too. We got one shadows and two shadows. So this I got for, I think they were 80 bucks Canadian a piece off of 401 Games. They did free shipping, which is huge for Canada because it usually costs quite a bit to get stuff shipped from US to Canada. So I think overall I saved a bit versus trying to score a box for like around 55 bucks off of eBay in US dollars. So yeah, that all worked out. Okay, we're just gonna rip one for now. And we are going to be hunting for the Rat King alt art. That's like the only card I want from this set to pull. You know, I'll be happy with any hidden rares. The legend rares, I don't know if I'll be happy if I pull a legendary rare or the new legend rares. And once we get set up here, I'll go over a few things with you guys because it's been a week or two since I've done a video. Yeah. I think it's gonna be better to do it like this. Okay, so pack number one. So how's everybody doing? I've been following along, watching everybody's videos for the most part. Menace has been doing his chasing cakes, fresh cakes. Those races have been a lot of fun to watch. There was the holiday event that MetaZoo did, and I was just watching earlier Zealous. He made the trip. TMX was there, among others, so that was really cool. Those guys got a chance to go. Okay, first pack. Yeah. This is a bit tricky. I'm trying to stay in frame here and open so you guys can see everything. I haven't looked at too much at the other cards in the set. I've seen some of the 2-stars though. Injured Cold, that was really dope. That Injured Cold is now back. So these cards, yeah, they look all right. What do we got back here though? Oh, we got Not Deer. Oh, so Not Deer's in the set. Let's go. The color, man, the original Not Deer with the purple and all that, I think it was a bit cooler, but great to see Not Deer again. We got TNT. Oh, and we got our first 3-star. We've got Belong, and that looks like Falcor from Neverending Story. So we got a Falcor. I'm just gonna call it Falcor, not Belong. I like to get the hang of being able to do this, so you guys can see my reaction to opening this while I rip the packs, but it's a bit trickier, that's for sure. Takes some getting used to. Yeah, so personal life stuff that's been going on. Yeah, it's quite a bit. So on November 26th, I got some not so great news. I ended up getting a call from my doctor. I had been sent for a biopsy on a lump on my neck. You can see right here, it's kind of like white here. So it's actually like, I want to say like a golf ball, somewhere between a golf ball and a marble-sized lump in my neck. Popped up around early October. I was like, whoa, what the heck is this? Well, went to get some tests done, blood work and ultrasound and all that. Everything came back fine, and then my family doctor was like, you know what, let's just get a biopsy done just in case. And good thing we did, because it turns out that it was, or it is, cancer. And actually it's stage 2 cancer. The type of cancer, it's a squamous cell carcinoma, which is like a skin cancer. So very odd for someone my age, I'm 41, someone like myself to get this type of cancer, especially because it was originally from something called the HPV virus. So yeah, they do vaccinate for it now. Nice, bunny man. Yeah, good news is that because it's from the HPV virus, it reacts better to treatments than if say it wasn't from the HPV virus. So yeah, I have a lot better survival rates or odds percentages as a result. I think it's like 85% survival to 5 years plus. So I like those odds. And that's for all age groups, like people who are like 60, 70, 80 who get this stuff. Oh, what is this? Oh, is this a legend rare? Yeah, man. If this was from like the legend rares from the Tides, I'd be more happy about this. We've got Quets in there. Mauve, I could care less about any of these casters though. Yeah, so the card itself though, texture looks pretty sweet. And you know what? I like the idea of the double teams, like from Sun and Moon in Pokemon, where you have like a trainer and a Pokemon. So similar idea, but man, they nailed the legend rares and torrential tides. So to lose that in this, but you know what? Hey, I got one. Actually, I don't even have any legend rare cards. Didn't pull any in the couple boxes that I ripped, and then also haven't picked up any on the secondary market. All right. So not bad. I don't know. I think from what I've pulled versus what Maniac pulled, I think Maniac's doing better. I really like the yellow darts that she pulled. But Falcor from Neverending Story, it's not a bad pull. At least it's not a broom. Oh, I got something there. Medusa. Man, I wanted the Rat King though. That's the goal. Shifting the balance. Abaya. It's all right. I mean, Hollow looks cool with it, and yeah, texture's sweet, but there's so many other cool cryptids I would have liked to have seen get the alt art spot for the dark set. I mean, not getting that in Torrential Tides, I would have been way happier. This is what it is. All right, so that's our, we got 2 alts, and we got a legend rare. So will we get a hidden rare? We got a lot of packs still to go. I don't know. You never know. We'll see. We'll rip into it nonetheless, or regardless. Oh, sorry, I gotta make sure I'm still in frame here so you guys can see. Oh, and get my hands in there. All right. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the Secret Shadow set. There's, I think a lot of the stuff that looks really cool that we were hoping for alt arts that would get the alt arts ended up showing up in the 2-star super rare slot. Like that's sweet. You know, give them credit. They've been knocking the 2 stars out of the park in every set, in my opinion. Nice. Yeah, I'm actually gonna start putting the 2 stars by the alt art hits. So in terms of the diagnosis, so November 26th, I got the bad news. When I got that news, that was it for me. I haven't touched a cigarette since. I'm a smoker, so really trying to change lifestyle now, get healthier, and get prepared for this battle. Don't have a treatment plan just yet. I'm meeting with the surgeon and radiologist on Friday of this week, and from there they're going to develop a treatment plan, which will take 2 weeks for them to come up with the plan. What is this? Shadowy manipulation? It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's it. But like other than that, like I for the most part I feel pretty healthy. Like I gotten like chest colds and stuff in the fall. It usually happens every fall time. Weather changes. I'll be swimming in the lake and stuff, and I figure bacteria from that will lead to chest colds and stuff. So, you know, nothing really out of the ordinary. Just this lump that popped up. And it was crazy because TMX had a lump in his neck that popped up on him. I think it was in September. Luckily, his is benign, if I'm using the correct word. I don't know. So it just really makes you reevaluate things and what's important. And hey, I'm right now, I'm ripping into the third set that MetaZoo's dropped within 1 year. So how lucky am I to be able to be doing this right now? So just gonna appreciate things more. That's it. Change my outlook on things a bit. And yeah, just be grateful. But I believe it sounds like when I had a previous appointment with the surgeon, it doesn't look like they're going to do surgery because there's this lump here, but there's also some tumors in my throat, like in my jugular, one on each side. And within the last 2 weeks, a lump actually came up in the back of my throat. So you got your hangy ball in your throat. Well, it looks like I got a second hangy ball in my throat on just kind of growing off the right side there. Not as big as the main hangy ball, but pretty big. So, yeah, so HPV though, scary stuff. My wife, I shouldn't be talking about this. She'll kill me. She watches this. I don't assume she watches, but when we were first dating, she told me she had it and said that it's like no harm. It doesn't do any harm to men. Maybe things have changed. Had the research that's come out since then. Yeah, and apparently the doctor said that it usually pops up and can cause cancers in men like later on, like when you're 70, 80, much older. All right, we got headless 2-star. Yeah, but other than that, I'm good. I'm just tired a bit. I've been exercising more as a result, trying to, just get in shape and stuff. So it sounds like it's going to be maybe radiation and chemo now, actually. I spoke with the oncologist today, so she thinks that if it's just going to be radiation, no surgery, then they'll do radiation and chemo. I think chemo once a week. I don't know if that's going to be pills or hook up to an intravenous. We'll see. Bloody Mary. Yeah, so like this Bloody Mary 1-star, really cool. If that was texturized in an alt art, I know Menace would have loved that. But that's a really sweet card. I'll still make videos here and there. Other stuff. I'm still collecting wrestling belts right now. That's a big thing that I've been picking up. I haven't done too many videos on the belts that have arrived. Maybe I'll show them off at one point. I really don't know what I want to kind of do with this channel. Maybe just pop in here and there and say hi to everybody who's been following me over the last year or two when I was making videos before I did a purge of the channel. But no, I'm good. Hope anybody else is good. And if you want to get in touch, you want to say hi, I'm on Instagram, Discord though. I purged my Discord stuff too. So unfortunately, won't be able to reach me on Discord, but I'm on Instagram. Or, feel free to say hi in the chat. Let's see what we got here. Explosive Rabbit. Dancing Shoes. Oh, you know what? I'm trying to look at the cards on the other side of the camera, but you know what? I should just look through the camera here. That's probably easier. Nice Tiz. Sea Salt. Oh, it's just a 1-star. Nice. Yeah, it's cute. Not my favorite Rat King. The alt art though looks badass. Yeah, a lot of Rat King love in this set, which is pretty cool. Surprising. So for that alone, it will encourage me to want to rip more because I do got to fill out a binder of Rat Kings, and there's only so many of the original Rat Kings that I can get. Not Deer. That Scientist. Yeah, so I'm not really ripping this to get cards to build a deck and play with. I don't think I'll be playing much of this anytime soon. This is just filling up a binder, enjoying some cool looking cards, maybe send some for grading at some point. I haven't graded or sent stuff for grading in a while. I'm not sure if I'll dip my toes in that again at some point. That was more so for Pokemon. Pokemon was good for flipping. There were a few cards that I would like to grade just for the PC. But we'll see. For a while there was a bunch of deals on AGS where I was getting really cheap grading for bulk submissions, but it seems like they've raised their prices. We'll see. Did we already get all our hits? Kind of fly through the last couple of these. So yeah, there's some stuff to be desired. I still don't understand the change in the legend rares. The new legend rares with the like the tag team. I call them tag team cards because it reminds me of tag team. I don't know. Like it's cool. Like maybe have tag team set and introduce the. I don't know. It was just the legend rares and ties was so cool. So to lose that, I don't get why you'd get rid of that for this. Yeah, like this is freaking sweet. This kind of reminds me of Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one there's a scene. Okay, we got 3 more packs here. But yeah, in terms of incentive to want a bit more, I mean, you got the hidden rares, so there's always going to be that incentive. But for the majority of the alt arts, me, I can kind of go without them. I'm not like, oh, I want to get the whole set of the alt arts. I haven't even gotten all the alt arts for Tides, which is kind of sad. I did for base set, but not for Tides yet. We'll see, maybe in the future. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I could have for a pretty decent price had I been shopping around for them, but I've been focusing on other stuff. These WWE legendary belts and not legendary, sorry, legacy belts and signature series belts have got my attention, so I'm trying to build up a collection of those. And they're not cheap, so I've just been hunting for deals on like Facebook Marketplace and stuff. All right, so last pack, and yeah, nothing exciting. Okay, well, that's it. Recap. These are our hits. We've got, what's his face? Falcor from Never Ending Story. We got Abaya, which probably should have been in Torrential Tides. And then we've got a tag team card, which is now the legend card. Maybe they should have called them tag team cards, but I guess you're still in from Pokemon. I don't know. Those look pretty sick though. I like having the quets in the back. I don't care about any of these casters. Any, some just generic caster. Yeah, Miss Rose, Miss Sam, and Adam Ackler, Rainbow Wizard, those guys. But those would have been cool to have those as legend rare cards instead of the new casters. But this is what it is. I did enjoy this rip though in terms of the hits. Yeah, it's going to help towards filling out a binder, but like, man, those are not the greatest hits in my opinion. For a dark set, you gotta have way cooler shit. Like, what's dark about this? Hang on. I mean, just so happens none of these were dark themed. Yeah, I don't know. Not the coolest, but I got another box here. I'll likely rip into that within the next couple days or so. See how I'm feeling, and we'll go from there. But if you did stop by, thanks for watching. Appreciate you checking out this rip, and hopefully see you guys next time. Peace. How do I get the piece in there? Oh, there we go. There we go. Peace.